Hey everybody, this is Susan with Let'sFeelExcellent.com, and I'm going to make raw vegan pizzas. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I have some spinach in the food processor, and we're going to get the lid on and our little spinach things in, and we're going to grind that up. I'm just going to keep stuffing it down. Some more spinach in here. I'm going to grind it up. If you have like a low-grade juicer, I have a Jack LaLanne juicer that I don't use very much. But I could also use that. And to save time here, I'm going to do the rest of that later. But I could, because the juicer isn't extracting a lot of the juice out of the spinach, I could actually use the pulp. It looks about the same as what I have here. So I have to get another bowl. Then I have my spinach. So if you were to juice, you're just going to extract the juice, take the juice part out, but that's about the consistency that you want for your, I guess that will be our meat layer. Now I have here, I have basil and oregano. A little bit of lemon juice to taste. If you don't like it tangy, you don't have to put the lemon juice in. I'm going to put in a little bit of cayenne pepper. That's about a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And I'm going to put in, I don't have fresh thyme, so I'm going to put in dry thyme. I like a lot of thyme. It's mucus. It cuts through mucus, and a lot of what causes our inflammation and our healing processes to go on in our bodies is the accumulation of mucus. So here goes. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, and I'm going to put in about, I keep this bottle, but this is actually organic olive oil. And I'm going to put, there's 1/2 tablespoon. I'm going to put a full tablespoon of that. But you can feel free to customize these recipes any way you want. If you want to do it fat-free, yeah, if you want to not put in the olive oil, you can do it. If you're feeling, a little tug on food such as real pizzas or whatever it is, olive oil is a good food. But then for those of you that want to go fat-free, you can do that too. So I'm going to put, how much of this am I going to put in here? Oh, about 1/2 of that. see that okay? Mix it all up, do a little taste test. Good. I could put more lemon juice. It's gonna help it keep its color. You know, if I'm doing this for a party, I could put more olive oil in it. I could put more spice in it. I can't taste the cayenne pepper at all. I might put some more spice in it. Depends on how you like your pizzas. Okay, that's good. Now, we're gonna do the tomato sauce. Look at my Vitamixer. Can you see that? Yeah, it's like 27 years old, so that's why I still have the metal container. It's not as good a Vitamixer as they have today, but I love it. I've been using it for 27 years. Now, 27 years ago, we didn't call, there was no raw food movement. We didn't call raw foods raw foods. There was no 80-10-10. There was none of these formulated things. You couldn't buy sun-dried tomatoes like this. So this is sun-dried tomatoes. You can use regular tomatoes too if you're going fat-free. And I will show you how to do that. So what I did with the tomatoes is I have had them soaking, let's see, was it 1.5 cups of tomatoes, soaking in 1/2 cup of water, filtered water, with about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, raw organic, this stuff, raw organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. Can you see that? Okay. Yeah, with the mother. Okay. And you don't have to have Bragg's brand. You can have whatever brand you want. So I'm going to put that in the Vitamix. Sun-dried tomatoes, you can use a blender. You probably could use a Ninja. Sure. Okay, so here it goes. Really loud. Yeah. So, okay, so we have... Let me do a little taste test. Yeah, that's good for me. You might want less vinegar. You might want more vinegar. And I kind of like it chunky like that. That's fine for me. So, but you might want to make it more creamy. You can do that. You can put a little bit more water in if you want. Put a little bit more water in. You can put some more water. This is the water that I had originally put more water in to soak. Okay. Now, I said that I was going to tell you how to do this fat-free, and if you want to use regular tomatoes, say you're using the cherry tomatoes, or the grape tomato, something with high sugar. The cherry tomatoes have higher sugar, but you can use any tomatoes. And you can just put the tomatoes in here. You're going to have to regulate the water so you get the consistency that we're going to get right here. And then you would just not put the oil in. You might put the herbs that are available in here. And sure, you could put cayenne pepper into this too, depending on how spicy you like it. So then what you would do is you would actually you would not put any water in, because you would just blend up your tomatoes with your herbs, and then you would strain the tomato juice. You know, just have a bowl and a strainer, and then you would strain your tomato juice, and then you could drink that tomato juice. Raw tomatoes are not that acidic. So I have everything here. Now, this is my crust. This is a portobello mushroom. Okay? And then that portobello mushroom, I'm going to take the stem out, right? And then I have a crust. Okay. So now I'm going to put, I guess I'll put the sauce in first. Okay, and then I'm going to put in the meat. I guess this is the meat right here. But obviously you can put this in any order you want. And then this cheese, I'm going to show you how to make the cheese in a different video. This is seed cheese that I made from almonds and Brazil nuts. It's fermented seed cheese. And so I'm going to put the cheese on top. Oh, I guess I'm just going to crumble it on top. Okay. And there you go. There's your little pizza. The number one question I get from people is, how do you get enough protein? I'd have to like weigh it to find out, I know how many grams of everything is in here. But this, I would guess, has about 8 grams of protein, usable protein. And we'll talk about that in a different video. You know, what's usable protein as to unusable protein. But that's it. That's my pizza. It's delicious, and I can cut it up for hors d'oeuvres for a party. It's beautiful, and I hope you enjoy making the pizzas. I'm Susan with Let'sFeelExcellent.com. Thanks for joining me.